Removal, back cover. Release the SD card slot cover. Remove the single screw. Starting at the corner of the card slot, unsnap the back cover along the edges in the clockwise direction. Lift up to remove the back cover. Replacement, back cover. Place the back cover into position by lining up the edges. Press along the edges to snap it into place. Replace the single screw under the SD card slot cover. Replace the SD card slot cover. Removal, battery. Remove the single screw securing the connector bracket. Remove the connector bracket. Disconnect the battery connector. Insert the flat probe at a low angle to release the adhesive backings on the edges of the battery. Use care and make sure not to warp the battery, which may damage the cells. Lift up to remove the battery. Replacement, battery. Position the battery into the enclosure. Press along the sides to secure the adhesive backings. Connect the battery cable to the system board. Replace the connector bracket. Replace the single screw to secure it. Removal, front camera. Release the ZIF connector. Lift up to remove the camera. Replacement, front camera. Connect the front camera FPC and secure the ZIF connector. Press to position the camera into the slot. Removal, rear camera. Disconnect the rear camera FPC. Lift up to remove the camera. Replacement, rear camera. Connect the rear camera FPC. Press on the edge of the camera to secure the adhesive backing. Removal, upper speaker. Unsolder the cables from the system board. Remove the two screws securing the speaker. Lift up to remove the speaker. Replacement, upper speaker. Place the upper speaker into position. Replace the two screws to secure the speaker. Solder the cables to the correct poles on the system board. Red cable to positive. Removal. Bottom speaker assembly. Unsolder the speaker cables from the connection FPC. Unsolder the antenna cables from the system board. Remove the bottom speaker. Disconnect the single antenna cable. Release the cables from the cable guides. Remove the three screws securing the bottom speaker assembly. Lift up to remove the assembly. Replacement: bottom speaker assembly. Place the bottom speaker assembly into position. Replace the 3 screws to secure the assembly. Route the single antenna cable through the cable guides and connect it to the system board. Route the antenna cables through the cable guides. Solder the cables to the correct poles on the system board. Solder the speaker cables to the correct poles on the connection FPC. Red cable to positive. Removal. Vibration motor. Unsolder the cables from the connection FPC. Release the adhesive backing and pick the motor out of the slot. Replacement vibration motor. Place the vibration motor into the slot and press to secure the adhesive backing. Solder the cables to the correct poles on the connection FPC. Red cable to positive. Removal. Connection FPC. Disconnect the connection FPC from the system board. Release the adhesive backings and remove the FPC. Replacement. Connection FPC. Position the connection FPC bottom end by lining it up with the locating posts. Press along to secure the adhesive backings. Connect the FPC to the system board. Removal. Display FPC. Disconnect the display FPC from the system board. Disconnect the display FPC from the LCD module. Lift up to remove the FPC. Replacement. Display FPC. Connect the display FPC to the LCD module. Press along to secure the adhesive backings. Connect the FPC to the system board. Removal. System board. Release the adhesive backing to detach the volume control FPC. Disconnect the sensor FPC. Disconnect the touch control FPC. Remove the 3 screws securing the system board. Lift the system board up and remove it. Replacement. System board. Place the system board into position. Replace the 3 screws to secure the system board. Connect the touch control FPC to the system board. Connect the sensor FPC to the system board. Position the volume control FPC and secure the adhesive backing.